Hi everyone, it's Suzette from Suzette's Craft Studio. I have another junk journal I just made. This is a very grungy leather, faux leather type looking journal. Kind of on the masculine side. I don't know if it's full masculine, but it is definitely on the masculine side. So here we have the front with this good looking fella here. And then I've just got these stretchy bands holding that together. And you can, as this gets thicker, this will stretch a little bit more. And then I did leave some extra in case you do need to loosen it up if it gets super, super thick. So in the front here, well, let me show you. I do want to show you, like, look at how grungy the edges of those pages are. Isn't that fun? And then here is the front. Got this grungy looking wood back there, this journaling card. And then here we've got a little faux, again, little kind of like leather paper. And then I've got this little tag here that kind of goes back and forth. And then on this side here is a little tuck spot. We just got this little paper in there, good right on the back. A lot of blank pages for you to write on or decorate. Here's this very large journaling card. I think you can see that those numbers there, they were just wood numbers that I've kind of made look like metallic. And come on, get in there. Some old accounting paper that I've grunged up. And then here is some book paper that I first gessoed. You put the paper on and then rip it off, and some of it sticks on there. Kind of flip through this kind of fast so you can just see the grunginess of these papers. There's a belly band, that large journaling card. And here we've got a little, I can get my fingers on it there, a little tuck spot here, a little pocket in the front. And then this tab is just to flip it over. And then here another little doodad that goes back and forth. And then here's a little pocket with this little ephemera item. And then here we've got a bigger pocket. And then I just back that with that calligraphy paper. Get in there. And then here we've got two pockets. These are like little faux keyholes. And then these are like little faux clipboards. And then this little pin, you can use that as a bookmark. Another little side pocket here. This card, just move that out of the way to write on the front and the back. Do it that way so you can see it. Here's a little faux notepad, and then I put it in with brads. So on this side you could take it out and just keep reusing or putting in new paper as you use it up. I just did some stamping and some paint splatters. And then here's two pockets. I put the dark background with the lighter background just to make it opposite, but obviously you could put it either way. And here's another little pocket, this little ticket in there, and then a little journaling card. And then here's another little side pocket with these little ephemera items. And more grungy paper. This is my one of my invisible paper clips, tags. And I have a video, a tutorial. I have a link down below if you click on more on how to do it. And then I've just taken this card, like a little booklet, and folded it over the paper. Put the paper clip in there. Oops. And then here we've got a belly band with this journaling card, and then I just made this little buckle or metal to tag a little pocket. It has this guy in there. More grungy paper. I have a lot of fun grunging this paper up. A lot of distress oxide, just multiple layers. Keep letting it dry. Actually, I just messed that up. Let's go over here. This is an envelope. And I had this on this side. And again, it's just another, if I can get it open. There's a little faux invoice. You just you can write on the front and the back. And then in this side pocket, another one. And these feel good. They feel kind of, they have a leathery texture to them. If you put a lotion on paper, it softens it up and gives it that kind of different texture feel. And then there's a back pocket here with this large info invoice right on the back. Lots of cool digitals that I used. And I'll have the link to the gentleman that I bought these from in the description. Click on more. Here's a little tag that I just made it a little flip out. And then here's two pockets with these metal faux looking cards you'd write on the back. More grungy paper. I love all this grungy paper. Did a little bit of stamping, coffee dyeing, splattering. And then here's another envelope, this one with a window, and then I've just made it a side opening with this journaling card. And then back here, I have these two tags, matching tags. A lot of these ideas I got from all the splattering and stuff and the grunginess from Louise Heinzel. I'll put a link to her video too. I'm sure you all know who she is. And she did a daffodil, a poppy, a red poppy. And she did many, many videos on how she layered after layer after layer and grunged up her stuff. It was really cool. Here we have a little tuck spot here, and I just added this little dangle, and then I put this little tag in there. And then here is a little pocket. Again, one of those little faux papers on the front, and then right on the back. And then here I just got this fold out paper. Here's my 4-slot pocket. I usually do in almost all my journals. Up here, I did like a little bit of a belly band, but you could put something obviously there. And then here's the first slot, the second slot, the third slot. I'm gonna move this. And then the fourth slot is back here. And then I have these two cards. There. Another belly band. And then here, just another little corner pocket with, again, some more little ephemera items you could decorate with. This is just tracing paper that I've grunged up with distress ink. And then the little tuck spot there, I have this envelope. And then I've just thrown some more little goodies in there. And then here's two little pockets. There's cool looking tags. Why not? And then here, this is some like faux leather with these little rhinestones, or little rivets, I should say. And again, some more paper to write on the back. And then I did leave on the signatures, I left these super long. That way if you want to add something to dangle down the bottom, if not, just cut them off. And then here's another one of those fold over papers. And then I just added this tag as well and clipped it on, obviously with a paper clip here. The other side of that tracing paper. And then this tag, I just made it into a little side tuck. We have another little tuck in the front of it, but this is permanently glued in. I just made it look like a tag. And then we have this journaling card. And then here I have a little tuck spot with this lady as a journaling card on the back. And then I just added this as a little tab. And then here's the back. And then the back cover, the spine, and then we're back to the front. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and the link will be in the description. Just click on more twice. Thank you. Bye-bye.